Hey everyone, this is Pepper Pace from Pepper's Reborn Boutique, and I am getting ready to do a chronicle on painting Reborn Billie. This is a full body silicone doll kit that I'm incredibly excited to work on. I just got him. I already washed him. The only thing is that while I'm going to show you what I'm doing to paint this doll, I am not going to take you through things like me bathing him, like every single step. I want to show you how I paint him. That's really the main thing. That was just alcohol. And I seen a little spot here. I don't believe it was there when I first opened that kit. So I think it was something that I did to contaminate him. All right, so another thing is that, as you can see, we're dealing with a little boy doll, and I am going to be referring to Billie, this kit, as a doll right now. It's very clear that we are dealing with a doll and not a real baby. So I hope that means that there's not going to be any problem with doll nudity. If you do have a problem, you don't want to see that type of thing, and that's perfectly fine. But you'll have to move on to a different chronology, because until this doll becomes more realistic, there will be doll nudity on here, if you can even say that word with a straight face. But so the next thing is the paints that I will be using. I am going to be using Silk Pig, which is silicone. It's a smooth on. Smooth on is also, and there's silicone pigment. I'm assuming that that's what that means. So we're going to be using Silk Pig. Silicone pigment is also the part A and part B that I use. So that is the base for the paints, and they are what we call cycle paints. Cycle paint A and B. So I will be using that. I will also be using SAM, and SAM is Silicone Art Materials. So I'm not going to necessarily take you through every little bit of pigment that I use. I mean, if you want to look at the pigments that I use and kind of mimic those, that's fine. If you see it when I mix it together, that's fine too. I don't want you to think that I'm being mean or anything like that. Truth of the matter is that it's a lot of work doing a silicone baby, and I want to really focus on the fun part, which is the reason you're here, and that is to watch me paint. Now, right now, this is an ultra soft silicone, and it is not sticky. It is, it's just like a beautiful kit. But I do want to start painting it, that first layer. The first layer is only important in reference to having something that the remainder of or I shouldn't say remainder, that the paint will stick onto. So, you know what? Let's make sure we don't start off with no lint. So when we do a full body silicone doll, we will be doing one side at a time. When that dries or cures, we'll flip him over. We'll flip the doll over, and we will do the other side. Okay, that was A. Now, Silk Pig does like you to do part A and then mix the pigment in there. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do, which is mix the A and B together first, and then put the pigment in so that I can get, the reason I'm doing it that way, y'all, I'm not just saying that because I just, I'm gonna be obstinate, but I want to see the translucent quality of the paint. And I feel like I can really only do that once I have both silicones mixed in there. Now, when I become better, like right now, I'm not gonna 100% say that I am perfect at this. I am just, kind of doing it the way I'm comfortable doing previous ones. All right, so the colors we're going to use to make this base coat is Silk Pig. I didn't mean Silk Pig, it's blood. Okay, because I've been calling it Silk Pig blood. And then brown. We're just going to use the teeniest amount. And right now, I don't think it's that important, the color. I don't think it really matters that much at this point, the exact color, because this base will basically disappear. The main thing is to get it completely covered from head to toe. And it goes without saying, I am making a ethnic baby. I think that Billie's features are very, to me, he looks very ethnic. The doll looks like it will be a very ethnic looking doll. So I'm very much looking forward to doing that. I didn't have to cut open the mouth of this doll because it was already cut open. And I'm gonna show you guys something. Make sure I don't have any paint on my fingers because I was a little bit messy there and I don't wanna stain the kit. All right. This doll has gums and a tongue already built in. So I just find that to be so incredible. I hope you guys watched the box opening where I got so giddy. It's almost embarrassing how giddy I got. But I'm gonna tell you, I've opened some kits that were really just not, I ain't even gonna go into too much detail, but let's just say I was a little disappointed at how the kit arrived. Just a little bit more. Put that over there. Once again, I am doing this at my dining room table, but I have a light right above the table that is perfect. Okay, now we need a sponge. We can use this one. I'm going to be using these dabbers. Yeah, we're going to use some of these cosmetic wedges. These are silicone cosmetic wedges, and they are latex free. So I've already checked that. All right, guys, let's get started.
So I break down, dry my own tears, then try to help someone else. Like I got power from the cosmos, like my third eye's wide open. And I've always stood on 10 toes. Am I a liar? Cause that idea is deceitful. I'm more of a siren, a sultry creature. I pull you in and rip you apart, put you back together and preach I love people. That I just love too hard. I cause more damage than good that I can't afford to restore. The healer's hurting, man, I can't do this no more. I'm hateful, my whole life I've been told I'm ungrateful.
Didn't dare to feel shameful, do I hate me? No way, that shit just sound crazy. Trigger when I suck it out to my case some guards to rape me. And I don't hate myself, I lack the capacity. Victim blaming takes to the tango, so I don't let nobody gas with me. Elasticity.
Break bad habits and stay off the media. Don't wanna hear about or see no bitch that might take a chance to pursue ya. So I changed my password, logged out and deleted Twitter. Unfollowed your ex and told that one homegirl that I ain't bitter about what she said up in my DMs. Where's your man? Just let me see him. Cause the way she be on your dick, you would think that she don't need him. And I don't wanna make you out to be the bad guy. I really just wanna know what's on your mind. I'm giving you space like literally 2,000 miles away. I'm fucking suffocating. I've had a panic attack just about every fucking day. Don't wanna see no doctor, no therapist, my nigga. What they gon' say? That I'm irrational, delusional, I'm broken hearted, and ain't no.
Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need.
And that is basically it for the first side. I am just making sure that, going over the entire kit, making sure that none of the oil has leached up out of the silicone, that we don't have any bits of paint gathered, we don't have any drip marks, because my eyesight isn't as young and youthful as it used to be. I already love the color of this doll. I love that warmth and that lifelike quality that just that first base coat brings. Okay, now this is my inspiration baby, so I have it here to check the color. I really went deep on her color, but after the baby mats, they just turn lighter. So I'm trying to go deeper with this kit, and we'll see how it turns out.
Fuck your white horse and the carriage.